What's going on, y'all? What's going on? Going, going. What's going on, y'all? Thank you for choosing once again to click on the channel. This is OYAOY. I am simply here to do my job, get the messages to the collective. How are you guys? Thank you, everybody that has been liking, sharing, subscribing, supporting the channel. Welcome all new subscribers. Okay, so we got unconscious magicians. Please, guys, only take what resonates. I'm only here to give it to you so you can have it. We are all stars in our own show, but this may or may not be for you. Okay, so until you consciously aware of your power, who you are, your true identity, your energy, who you are, the essence of you, what you bring to your community. I like to call it the mother grid, being connected to Mother Earth, certain people to you know who you are and how important it is. Um, you may be an unconscious magician here, okay? So it's a magical world. We all know that we are inside of a universe where everything is possible, okay? We're learning to actually embody God or harmonize with the earth, certain things that we were given, including the elements here. So you may see that a lot of people that have been dealing with dark witchcraft, okay, they may be dealing with things coming back to them, okay, because if you're using the earth against people or any element against people and they are children of God or children of the Most High or get connected or spiritually awakened or come from a ancient lineage or if you do things against people, you're gonna see that stuff comes back to you. Some people call it karma. Some people call it justice. However it goes, it's just gonna happen. So a lot of us were not consciously aware of what we were doing or how we use certain gifts that we may have had. Okay. And coming from my own position, I can speak on being an empath and, being around certain people that you may have not encountered if you were healed, or you may not have encountered if you knew who you were, your true identity. You will see that your energy or your power or who you were benefited someone else some type of way. Okay. Um, Spiritual gifts come from God. And I don't know how anybody else see it, but I've noticed that like a lot of people have not only um, taught people how to be treacherous or use their spiritual gifts for negative against uh, people, period. But I've noticed that, you know, as far as using your spiritual gifts or authority, you cannot do anything with bad intentions and expect for it to work longer than it's supposed to. Okay, so a lot of this shit's been written. It's nothing new under the sun. A lot of people have been using spiritual gifts that belong to indigenous people or people that have been here that are connected to their ancient ancestors on the land. A lot of people have been using things that they're not supposed to, and the only reason why it has worked because you were not aware, or you may have been inside of some type of brokenness or the state of a lower vibration due to suffering or pain or anything that you experience in the 3D until you elevate and move towards your higher self. So I got someone could have been dealing with something in their environment, okay? And when you are unconsciously aware of the land you own, know that someone is going to use that to their benefit, okay? So I'm learning to start to, a lot of us, I'm so excited once again to see everybody moving. It's such a beautiful thing. But until we are aware of the land, um, our environments, our sexual connections, our mental health, you know, being physically and financially and spiritually secured, we create things around us. So this is why it's important, on this channel. This is a healing home because yes, we've experienced certain things, we've been through certain things, but we positively moving forward at this bitch. Okay, we want to organize, get stuff together, love each other, be who we are, true authentic selves, learn to rock with people and trust them again. Get over the hurt and the pain and suffering that was experienced. In order for us to be our highest self here. So you could have been used like your gifts, your energy or whatever, you could have been used, and then you're starting to be more aware of your thinking, okay, your intentions, what you're thinking about, what you're doing, what you're putting your energy into, who you hanging around. A lot of things is coming to you. It's just like a voila moment. Okay, somebody's having a voila moment here. So I was getting to someone could have been doing something as far as using witchcraft to like monitor using spells, different conflict spells, psychic manipulation. They could have actually been using someone that does tarot or does some type of divinity. Somebody that uses their divinity tools to either go against someone or keep someone spiritually stuck here. But you got that somebody was going against some Egyptian gods here, or somebody that could be connected to Egyptians. Okay, this is also involving someone that could have been using your internet to do something. Okay, somebody could be connected in New York City once again, or around New York City. But you got that it's a psyop. Okay, so you could be seeing that things are not how you remember them to be. Okay, certain people, they may not act the same. Certain, you know, events that have happened, you may not see them as how they happen. There's something going on with some type of Mandela effect psyop here. So something that needs to be revealed to you. Just know, go within, get confirmation, okay? Because you got this crowd that's curious, okay? They want to know, because if you're consciously aware that you do have these spiritual gifts, um, then you're able to turn things around for the greater good, okay? Or to turn things around so your life could be better. So somebody was unconsciously a magician here. So this is why your energy was being used. Could have been your talents. Something around you was being used to fuel up your community, okay? And it was also fueling up some people through this sexual energy, okay? And they could have been doing something mentally. So we got witches, bitches, okay? So you got witches, bitches. This is a group of females that could have been using witchcraft. Okay, they could have been doing it to sleep with somebody's masculine here, and this is how this person was connected to you because consciously you wasn't aware that somebody was playing with some witchcraft here. Okay, so somebody's mom, aunt, sister, cousin, whoever this female energy is, she slept with a masculine energy that could have slept with somebody else here, simply for this energy siphoning here to do this magic. Mm-mm. Yeah, could have been making elixirs of life with her blood. So somebody actually does drink, or has drinks. They are using this blood work. And when I tell you, it is so sickening that a lot of this stuff then falling into the hands of people that believe that it's right to do a love spell or it's right to do any spells. Like, we come from this, but now this is why chains are being broken, because just think about how sick it is to actually feel comfortable placing something in someone's food. You need a couple more seconds? The shit's sickening. Okay, so somebody's curious of whatever witchcraft that they've been doing to see if it works here. Okay, so until someone became consciously aware, somebody's energy was going to always fuel up whatever this is. Yeah, so it could have been an earth sign involved here. Yeah, this could also be somebody that has a child that plays football, or somebody's child that that plays football here. Somebody's curious to see if some spell worked here to cause some type of burdens and problems. But I just got a peek at the ancestor card. So it's like whoever was manifesting using a dark heart or using negative energy or bad intentions, they can no longer do it over the people, the children of the sun here. Okay, somebody is not going to be able to use their slandering, smear campaigns, none of that shit. Yeah, so somebody was connected to somebody through sexual energy, okay? So whoever this lover is that was connected to these bitches that do spell work, they didn't know that your people were with the shits, okay? So you got the Black Panther card. So you could have actually already experienced the death of your old self and then, rising into who you are spiritually with your power. Yeah, because you had hidden potential here. So someone has great mystic power, okay? And this is like ancient spiritual practices. Somebody's family is like has practiced some type of spirituality for a long time. Yeah. But somebody wasn't balancing something because they could have been jealous over a relationship here. So what's this unconscious magician? A magician. What's this unconscious magician? Yeah, so somebody's waking up. Like I said, if you're unconscious, you could have been sleeping on yourself. Someone was trying to make you sleep. Somebody didn't want you to wake up and rise to who you are. And this is like Black Panther energy. Somebody could also be like on a watch list, or somebody's being watched by somebody here. Yeah, simply because who you are, you could actually be a healer. Somebody is meant to do this type of work, but somebody was using spell work to keep you from knowing this. And it's like balance is coming here. Yeah. So somebody was using like they negative thinking. This is also projecting something onto someone here. Okay, so somebody could have been using magic to project onto an earth sign or around an earth sign here. Yeah, doing weird shit. Okay, somebody was doing some real weird shit here. What is this? Trying to reprogram somebody else's mind. So this is almost like someone doesn't even have control over their own thoughts here. Yeah, so somebody was expecting someone to continue to like relinquish their control. Yeah, working behind the scene. So somebody was like working behind the scene until somebody was consciously aware of their self here. They was constantly manifesting negative shit to happen to you. Yeah, could have even been trying to send some infestation, or somebody has an infestation of roaches here. Somebody could be dealing with like roaches or bugs. Yeah, but the lessons are learning. Okay, so you got negative thinking, clear your thoughts, filtering out negative, toxic, poisonous thinking and ideas. Okay, so someone's learning to not think negative because consciously that shit will come to, that's what you're going to see. The power is in your mind here. So you learning your lessons, you getting educated on how important it is to not think negative here. Yeah, because somebody was faking like they didn't know someone was a fucking spine of Satan here. So it could have been somebody around you that was faking like they didn't know that they was a spine, or they didn't know that somebody else around you was actually working behind the scenes to do this daylight theft. Yeah, somebody was like sitting in somebody's face here, stealing from them. Okay, this is also somebody could have be dealing with a raid. Somebody's running in on somebody, and also somebody's doing like a sit out. Somebody's getting put out of somewhere. Okay, because they could have been doing something behind the scenes, and really they nasty because they didn't let infestation come. Yeah, somebody's getting separated from somebody here, and this could be a neighbor, or somebody's gonna get put out because their house is like filthy, and they was doing some type of theft here. They wanted somebody to be set out. Yeah, somebody wanted some type of fame. Okay, so if somebody wanted some type of fame, this person could have been the one that was into like trying to do this, manifesting something negative. But they didn't know you was forbidden. Somebody wasn't supposed to touch you. Okay, so you being told to separate yourself from this. Could have just been negative thinking, and from people that you felt like was your friends here, because they was organized mess. Somebody was organized, keeping these secrets about you getting set out too. Somebody could have actually lost a home or apartment because somebody was doing some weird shit behind the scene, trying to cause some conflict here. Yeah, a fucking spine. Trying to manifest bullshit. And this was until you was consciously aware that you are a magician or a powerful manifester here. Somebody could also, just be connected to God. Whatever it is, God rocks with you. You can have it because you're not a bad fruit. Your heart's good. Okay, you're not a mess. You're not out here trying to create no mess. You're not out here doing cons in secret, trying to come against somebody. Okay, you actually have the wisdom and knowledge and the experience to get through something here. Yeah, and somebody was faking like they didn't know that you was getting crossed, or somebody was crossing you here. Yeah, they was trying to have something come in slow for you until you became aware. Okay, so somebody has cognizance. You're being made aware of a certain situation. Yeah, this could also be, your true identity. Somebody's doing a lot of studying. You got dictionary and books. Somebody's reading up on a lot of stuff that was hidden from them. Yes, you're starting to see that they can try you if they want to. Somebody even got a baby by somebody's family member here. And this is this person's lesson. Yeah, they could even be sleeping on an air mattress or have an air mattress right now. Telling you, I've been there. And they think that shit's funny. They think it's funny when their pockets are full, but they don't have nowhere to go, but they continue to hurt somebody else. But now they having to figure it out. Okay. A lot of people are having to figure it out. So you got full pockets. Somebody was paid to do something here behind the scenes. Yeah, using divinity. Okay. So this is a tarot reader. A palmstress. Somebody was using some type of divinity tool. Okay. And this person could actually be an earth sign, or they sleeping on a fucking air mattress trying to do something against somebody else. Yeah, but this was only till you loved yourself. okay, and became aware that you are somebody that, you know, God wants to use. You could be seeing orbs. Yeah, so you got Salem. Somebody was trying to get somebody caught up because this person has spiritual gifts, okay? And these people have been identified by a group. So, like I said, if it's a family member or if it's a friend, whoever this is, you know, different people are different people. Somebody's being identified by having their hands on some type of deal here that was supposed to be 50-50 with somebody, okay? Using this witch. Yeah, but somebody is like in a higher consciousness. So, you got evidence tampering and hair and beauty spells. Okay, so somebody was trying to cover up that they was doing some type of spell work here. And this could have simply been, you know, I feel like this is somebody trying to cover you up. If they're trying to do something against your beauty or what you appear on the outside, okay, this is almost trying to create, you know, an image of you for this falsehood or whatever this bullshit is they doing behind the scenes. So once again, till you was conscious here, till you woke up. Yeah, since you was a tenderoni, okay, my prerogative. So somebody's starting to feel like it's your prerogative. Whatever it is you want to do, you going to do that shit. Okay? It's not up to anyone in human form to have control over another human being. Okay? Y'all not even doing nothing beneficial for the children of your community or nothing, but y'all trying to do shit behind the scenes to keep somebody that can do something different from doing that. It's not going to work, especially using all this moon work. Okay? Somebody continues to do moon work and spell work, but this group of people have been identified. They've been faking it the whole time simply because somebody was unconscious and wasn't aware of what was going on around them. Yeah, using graveyard dirt. Stupid. Like, somebody was continuing to use dirt and not having respect for anybody's elders, anybody that passed on. Do you know you even have to have, you have to have spiritual permission. You have to have permission to do things like that, to walk over graves, to dig shit. You have to, like, I'm telling y'all, a lot of these people getting involved with doing this different spell work and don't have anything to, they don't know about it. They're not supposed to have nothing to do with it. Or some people are just abusing it. You know, it's just, well, yeah, I'm telling y'all. Yeah, somebody didn't want you to get connected to your spiritual family here. Okay, so you could be spiritual and somebody didn't want you to be, you know, around certain people that was like minded or someone that could help you or, you know, just doing shit. And you got daylight 2 times. Yeah, so somebody's doing like a lot of talking, trying to pull your name through the mud. Somebody could even be listening in or, you know, tapping a device here. But they just wanted to use you. So I just wanted to use you. That's all. And angel blood. Okay. So somebody wanted somebody hurt and messed up out here. The blood of an actual earth angel. I mean, it's sickening. We hear about it all the time. So you got a 117. Somebody actually escaped from some type of danger here. Yeah, because you wasn't aware. Somebody wasn't aware. Someone that could even been getting checks. Okay, this is also child support, doing something over child support, certain checks for people's children. Somebody was an oppressor. Okay, so until you was consciously aware that you are of a certain bloodline or your true identity of your gifts or anything, somebody was continuing to oppress you. So your hand was forced. So you have hand force, so I'm gonna play that shit. Somebody's like having to play their hand because this is exactly what God wanted it to happen. Somebody continuously getting attacked to the point where they like, oh my God, I have to do something. You know what I'm saying? Like I have to do something. Something has to happen somewhere. Because someone will continue to do something until you was like, enough is enough. And like on my own, like dealing with my own, I'm telling y'all, I for one, I wasn't even led to tarot until like 2.5 years ago. I didn't know anything about it, didn't want to. You know what I'm saying? I seen a couple of cards, um, you know, around one my loved ones, and then I seen uh, a Ouija board like when I was like 5 or 6. Like I didn't know anything about it. I just knew who I was internally as far as feeling different, always feeling like the outcast, you know, always bullied, always going through something because I was different from things that were going on around me. I was not aware of things that was going on around me, dealing with my own darkness. Okay, a lot of us, we had to come through the dark to get to the light. We had to be there. We had to. You just have to accept, and that's a part of your journey, is just accepting the things that you may have done or let go on or play out simply because you felt like somebody was a relative or somebody was a friend, or somebody wouldn't do this because you wouldn't do it. You got to know people are not like you. They not of you. They gonna cause destruction. Okay, so somebody was doing a lot of. They was just destructing a lot of shit until you finally spoke up. And I'm telling you, when I finally came into you know my own spiritual identity and being identified by God, I was like, yeah, enough's enough. I'm calling it out. The truth's the truth. It is what it is. And I believe that a lot of us, a lot of people could have been scared for the longest to speak up about what they've experienced, because you'd be like, people will think you crazy. Imagine all the people that have lost their life, or people that was put into homes because they was being spiritually attacked constantly, but people was looking at them like they was nuts because everybody else was still under some form of illusion. We done lost a lot of great people because they could not get any type of help. So this is why I love being, you know, connected to my team and who I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, because if I can prevent somebody from going through a piece of what I've experienced just by knowing that God loves you and you can have everything you want without uh, sacrificing somebody else or coming up on somebody else or doing something against your will away, like I'm telling you, it's real, And when I was led to my gifts, I was like, yeah, it's over. Somebody wants to like continue to be a narcissist over you, and then somebody wants to apologize. Okay, so you got somebody's in need of support here. It could be in Chicago, but they was trying to take everything. Okay, so you got millions. Somebody was using millions of dollars here to do something against someone, to keep you trapped. Somebody wanted you bounded by your heart and keep you emotionally trapped here. So they was using millions of dollars, and this is tuck your chain hole. We want everything. This ain't even a little bit. And I had picked it up too, like somebody's family, within somebody's family, could be an actual sister or cousin, aunt or something. Whoever this feminine energy is was already blessed or had favor and given. They had gifts, but they didn't want their gifts, or they felt like they, um, your gifts were better, or something you had was better, so they was willing to go against you. And it's sad because it was all a trap. Yeah, so you could be a water sign. Someone's getting ready to have victory over a situation here. Okay, because you become aware of what's been going on. It could even been kitchen magic. A lot of people using kitchen magic to create these blockages that are no longer available to them. Yeah, somebody's getting discharged, either from the army or a police officer for being involved because they took some money or a payment to do something, okay, to create some type of blockage. Now it's getting torn down. Yeah, you got police shooting. Somebody found another phone that could have something in it to keep, yep, trying to keep you enslaved, to struggle with men. So somebody was struggling with people around them, are having to deal with struggle, okay, in order to do God's service, in order to, you know, have the experience to get through this shit. Yeah, you had to have experience to get through it. This is why. This is why.